Hello guys, welcome to Straight from the Horse's Mouth. My name's Chris Bowers. Let's get straight into this. So, 235 Windsor, 1 mile handicap, class 3, 3-year-olds plus, 0 to 95. I expect the ground to soften up overnight. Garley can take advantage of it. He's won on ground ranging from heavy to good to firm. His maiden win on heavy a couple of years ago was very impressive, and he was eased down well inside the final furlong and still won by 2 lengths. Saeed bin Saror has a 37% hit rate over the last 14 days with 7 from 19. Garley has had time off, but Saeed bin Saror is good at getting them ready for action. So the first one today is Garley. There we go, Garley, and that is 5 to 2. And that 5 to 2 is currently available at Ladbrokes. So the next one is the 250 at Leicester. It's a 1 mile and 4 handicap, class 4 for 3-year-olds plus, rated 0 to 80. Roger Varian is running Pratiano. Varian has a 25% record with 3-year-olds on turf this GB season and a 29% strike rate in the last 14 days. Pratiano is very well bred and should have loads of improvement left. He has come second the last twice. On his introduction to handicapping, he looks well weighted. Looking at the ground in the races Piano came second in, Praiano, I'm having trouble with that name, might actually welcome a softer surface than good to firm, as it will allow his stamina to come into play a little bit more. The faster surface does seem to catch him out a little bit. So, let me put that down. That's Praiano. That price is 5 to 2. That 5 to 2 has actually come in since I started writing this because it was 3 to 1 before that. That 5 to 2 is currently available with William Hill. Just to let you know, I've got no affiliation with any bookmaker. I'm just trying to find you guys the best prices. So in this case, that was Ladbrokes and that one's William Hill. So next one is the 305 Curragh. Now, William Haggis 3-year-olds in exceptional form currently. The Queen's horse, Light Refrain, can win this Group 3. Being by Frankel, this filly can run on most ground. She's won twice at 6 furlongs. Her last run was excellent and she won a Group 3. The time was good and she won comfortably by 2 1/4 lengths, which suggests that she's got some improvement left in her. Ryan Moore is riding, which is always a bonus. Light Refrain also looks good at the weight. So here you've got kind of the Holy Trinity. Well, it's actually a quadrilogy. I'm not too sure what you'd call it when it's 4. But basically you've got William Haggis, you've got Ryan Moore, you've got, when I say William Haggis, the fact it's a 3-year-old. So Ryan Haggis, William Moore, the Queen, and Frankel is on your side too. So what more do you want, yeah? So let's write this one up, and that is Light Refrain. If anyone wants to sponsor my back, you are more than welcome. It won't cost much. And this one is currently 7 to 2, and that's William Hill. So just to recap, we have Garley 5 to 2, and it's 235 Windsor. I think it's going to get a bit softer there. 250 Leicester, Praiano 5 to 2, that's William Hill, and Light Refrain 7 to 2, that's William Hill. If I had to have a nap, and I know lots of you like people having naps, don't you? I just think it draws attention more to one horse than another, and that isn't necessarily what is wanted. But in this occasion, I am actually going to say nap. There we go. That doesn't happen very often, but as I said, I like the fact it's got the Queen. I like the fact it's got William Haggis, 3-year-old form. I like the fact that Ryan Moore's involved. I like the fact it's by Frankel. I like the form. It's a nice, good horse, that. A wonderful filly. So, what happened today? Well, it was quite exciting. had 3 from 6 winners. So actually tipped up at 15 to 8, 11 to 10 and 11 to 2. And some of you are thinking, oh, where was the 11 to 2, Chris? You know, I said I put one up on Twitter. Yeah, that's where the 11 to 2 was. The only reason I put it up on Twitter was actually because I had 7 selections and only 6 spaces on my board. So yes, it's been a very good day indeed. It's been 3 from 6. See what this holds. Some of you may have noticed that I'm under a bit of a harassment campaign from 2 robins that live in a tree just up there. Now, the good news is that it's a tree that grew in the wrong place. It's a sycamore tree, and if it falls down, there's a chance it could actually fall on the house and damage the house. So, therefore, I will be getting the chainsaw out on Monday, and that tree is coming down. And then it should all be a bit quieter. That would be lovely, won't it? So, if you guys do want to follow me on Twitter, by the way, then I am at Equine Tipster. Now, what I do on Twitter is I put occasional tips up there. Like if my board's too full, for example, I'll put another one up there. I also put information. I retweet different bits and pieces. So there's an information feed coming into my feed on Twitter. So you can see lots of different people's tips and advice. You can see funny videos to do with horse racing. And you can see videos of races. You can see all this kind of thing. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Twitter is just for brain farts, isn't it, Chris? Why would I want anything to do with Twitter? My answer is because it might actually open your eyes as to the whole world of racing that's out there. I'd kind of forgotten just how much there is out there, and you can really get to grips with that on Twitter. You get so much news from all over the place. It's really interesting watching some of the American horses and the Australian horses run, even if I'm not backing them. And on that note, I think we can probably talk a little bit about Bolshoi Valley, can't we? I think we probably should. It is, after all, running tonight, and I think it's got a great chance. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it has an absolutely great chance, but I'm not going to put it up as a tip. Okay, I'm trying not to tip things outside of England or Ireland, apart from in special circumstances. And some of you might be like, well, yes, that is a special circumstance, Chris. It's Bolshoi Valley. And I agree, and it's got a great chance, but I don't know enough about the other horses. There's too many variables, and one thing I do not like is variables when I'm having a bet. I like things to be as constant as they can be. I mean, that's how you end up winning, by reducing the variables until the point where you've got something which has got a good chance. And Bolshoi Valley has a lot of competition against it. I mean, a mile 1, it should do it easily. And the only reason it didn't become a lot better in the Derby was because it was actually struck into near the start and ended up with a bad cut on its leg, which affected its race. So yeah, I do think Bolshoi Valley will win tonight, but I'm not putting it up as one of my tips, okay? So there you go. And I think we've pretty much covered everything, haven't we? Also, I just thought I'd just quickly take you through one of my days at the moment. About 11 o'clock at night, I'm starting looking at the form for the next day. I finish about 4 o'clock in the morning. I then get woken up about 9 to 9:30, sometimes as late as 10 o'clock, by somebody that I'm going to call Piano Boy, who lives next to me. And then I start writing up everything and working out what's going to happen that day. And I start working on other aspects of this because I would like this to be a long-term thing. I'd like to be building a website which people go to. I'd like the website to be the hub, and YouTube and Twitter to be supporting that, you know. So that's what I'm kind of aiming towards, because at some point I need to be getting an income from this, and the way that I can get the best income from this is by setting up a website, having some advertising going on, and getting paid for the advertising, you know. So don't let me put you off any choices you've already made if you've got a stronger argument for a horse here, but at the end of the day, this is what I think. Make sure you're happy with your selections when you place your bets, and bet responsibly, and I wish you guys the best of luck. Well, thanks for listening to me today, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Take care.